Hello, and welcome to today's family program. I'm Dr. Kitcher, and it's a joy coming to you again today. And as you know, it's a new month. We are in the month of May. This is so beautiful, and I'm so happy that we have something special for this month for you. It is so important that we know about this topic that we are going to touch on. We have talked about that previously many years ago, but some of you have requested that you need to get this once again. And I want to assure you that there are even more things that will be added to this very topic to enrich your life. Well, if you have joined us for the first time today, I want you to know that our programs are built one on the other. So it will be good for you to listen to the previous programs and also come to terms with what we have been talking about. Also, please make sure you invite your friends and loved ones to watch the program together with you. And this goes to everybody. I'm so thankful to each and every one of you for your generous support and encouragement. And obviously, when you have any questions, don't hesitate. You can contact us and we will be happy to help you. So what are we going to talk about today? Come on. The topic for today is teamwork. Teamwork. How many times have people failed because they were not able to work as a team? How many times have nations, gone into catastrophic, situations because of the lack of cooperation, working together with other nations? Today, we see a lot of egoistic attitudes and, ways in the life of people. It is so important that we address this issue of teamwork, and we are going to really deal with it. So I want you to, sit back, relax, and get a notepad or, wherever you can, put some notes, because I'll be saying some things that I believe it will be beneficial to you if you record them or you write them down. So teamwork. What are we going to look at? We will be looking at what teamwork is, and we will be looking at why we should work in teams. We'll be also looking at how to, develop groups and so on and so forth. But for today, let us just start with the basics. So what is a team? A team is a group of people pooling their skills and their talents and knowledge with mutual support and resources to provide effective solutions to problems. Teams. A team is a group of people pooling their skills, talents, resources, knowledge with mutual support and resources to provide effective solutions to problems. This is the definition of what a great team can be. Our talents, our knowledge, our skills, and we have to be in agreement. Somebody said, a team is where everybody comes together, and together, everyone achieves more. Teams make the dream work. Teamwork is very, very important. So why do we need to work in teams? Why do we need to work in teams? What I have here for you is that, first of all, to share perspectives, learn from each other, discover more about ourselves and others, and learn something new, support each other, and experiment, and have fun. When you work in team, there are times for breaks and, timeouts, and you get to know people. The more you discover things that you don't know about yourself and about others, and you are able to pool your resources together to produce something substantial or to resolve an issue or to bring a new innovation to come to pass. You see, life has been made in a way that everything is not in one person's head and everything is not with one person. So you will need to collaborate and you need to cooperate with other people. It is very important. And one of the good places that you can actually learn is in a group where you have so many ideas coming together. Then you will become so rich and so good in the knowledge and experience that you would be able to get. So we need to understand that as teams, we will be depending on one another. So there should be some level of interdependence. I call it positive interdependence. We must depend on each other for a good cause. So each person is responsible for a different, learning issue, because in teams we have to learn. Learning is one of the great things that helps teams to, succeed. And each one is responsible for sharing information and teaching what they know to other people. In a team, it's not a one-way street. I give, you take, you give, I take. We exchange, we go together, we look for it. Because one man doing something would take so long a time, will crack his brains and probably will not be able to get the answers. But when you have other people with you working and who are also positive about the agenda that is at stake, then you are sure to get the results that you need. It is so important that we work in teams. Also, when it comes to learning, each and every person have to be accountable for what it brings on the table, for what you input into the group. Because each person does his research, maybe writes up something and brings it to the group. And then we all put it together in a collaborative way. So we need to make sure that as we are in a team, we are mindful of the fact that there are others, and we should be able to also bring on board what we have. You see, in this life, when you think of, let's say, a family, a husband and a wife, these two are the nucleus that is used to start a family. But if there is no teamwork, if there is no cooperation, if there is no connectedness, there is never going to be the extension of that family. We need to make sure that when we are with other people, we look for what the agenda for coming together is, and then we put in our resources to make the dream work. Teamwork. I love that word because there is team and there is work. A team is like-minded people who are ready to sacrifice, to put in all that is needed and all that they can afford in order to push an agenda to fruition. Work is the ability to apply skill to something, use energy, and let something good come out of it. We need to make sure that we are reviewing, we are going back to check what we are doing, because you cannot work as a team and not take inventory of what is happening. We need to collaborate. We need to work together. Well, I want you to know that if you belong to a team, then you must be a player on the team. Well, this is today's family program, and if you have just joined us, we are talking about teamwork, and this is one of the interesting topics that we need to deal with. And this is coming to you upon popular request by our audiences, because we have dealt with these decades ago, and they feel it's good to touch on it. And I agree with them totally. We are here for you. So we provide what you need. And when it comes to teamwork, because of the way this world has become so egoistic, self-centered, and people are thinking only about me, myself, and me again, it's killing the whole attitude of collaboration and cooperation. We are seeing disputes and wars and fights and divisions among nations, in groups, in churches, in companies, in businesses, and so on and so forth. All this is because people have lost the sense of teamwork. Everybody wants to work individually, as though everyone has a world that has been created for him or her alone. This world belongs to all of us, and for us to have it functioning and have control over what is happening, we need to collaborate and work as a team. So teamwork is one of the things that would really, really help you. I want to encourage you. Maybe some people have fear. They are reserved. They don't like to be where others are. But I want to tell you that can cost you a lot of damage. So why don't you try from today? begin to make friends, talk to someone, and be a team player. You see, on a team, let's say a football team, on a football team playing soccer, there are 11 men who makes up the team. But also they have technical people. They have the reserve players. They have the coaches. They have the managers. They have so many components that come together to make that team what it is. It is so important that when we are working with teams, we don't overlook one person or underrate anybody, because everybody has a role to play, and the role is crucial, that if you remove them, sooner or later you begin to see you have messed the whole team up. So we must be ready to be team players. You know, when you look at my left hand and my right hand, they are maybe similar, but you see they are in different places. This is my left, that is my right thumb, you know, but if you put it together, they look together. When you clasp them together, they are okay. But then still they are somewhat different, because where my left thumb is not where my right thumb is. My thumb is right here, but not here. But when you put it together, it gives a mirror image. So teamwork also brings some beauty, and it causes you to be able to move together. With my two hands, I can lift up stuff. I can throw things. I can play, you know, games. I can do work in the garden. With two hands, you are better off than just having one hand. Teamwork makes the dream work. We have a lot for you. I wouldn't be in a rush. All I want you to know is you must be a team player. We'll continue next week. But before that, let me remind you that today's family is here to help you, assist you. And also, we are open to all your suggestions and inputs, because we don't claim to have all the answers, but we bring you the best of what we have. Thank you so much for joining today, and I hope we'll see you in a week's time. And I want you to know teamwork is where you will belong. So come this way and let's look at what there is for us as we work as teams. Have a good day. Until I see you again next week. This has been your favorite program, Today's Family, and I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher. See you later. Bye-bye.